moments, we ask that you respect those around you by turning off your cell phones. As the ceremony begins in just a few moments, please stand to welcome the class of 2019 and remain standing till the conclusion of the national anthem. national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Welcome to the graduation ceremony of Rock Canyon's class of 2019. We appreciate your presence as we celebrate this great milestone. Welcome family, friends, and all those who have supported us throughout our high school journeys as we prepare to begin this next chapter of our lives. Class of 2019, enjoy these final moments. You've earned them.
At this time, we would like to welcome our distinguished guests who will be participating in today's ceremony. As your name is called, please stand.
Assistant Superintendent of School Leadership, Ted Knight.
Chief Assessment and Data Officer, Matt Reynolds.
Chief Technology Officer, Gautam Sethi.
Executive Director, East Highlands Ranch, Corey Weiss.
School Board Director, David Ray.
School Board Director, Anne Marie Lemieux.
School Board Director, Kevin Lung.
Principal, Andy Abner.
Assistant Principal, Tom Brisky.
Assistant Principal, Megan Brown.
Assistant Principal, Kevin Carey.
Assistant Principal, Jeff Geary.
Assistant Principal, Melissa Rosati.
Assistant Principal, Greg Sheehan.
We would also like to introduce our feeder principals and recognize the Rock Canyon students who attended these schools.
Would Buffalo Ridge Elementary Principal Jennifer Murdoch and seniors who attended Buffalo Ridge please stand?
Would Redstone Elementary Principal Amy Moyle and seniors who attended Redstone please stand?
Would Timber Trail Elementary Principal Michelle Radke and seniors who attended Timber Trail please stand?
Would Wildcat Mountain Elementary Principal Molly Milley and seniors who attended Wildcat Mountain please stand?
Would Rocky Heights Middle School Principal Celine Wicks and seniors who attended Rocky Heights please stand?
We appreciate your help with today's ceremony.
Please welcome Michaela Devon to address the class.
Class of 2019, we did it. The countdown apps on our phones have finally reached 0, and today is our graduation day. To say that today is exciting would be an understatement. I'm sure that we are all anxious to turn our tassels and celebrate our accomplishments, but too often we focus solely on everything that's ahead of us and fail to appreciate the equally important moments in between. Donning these black caps and gowns did not come without 4 years of passion, SAT practice exams, stress over those long class registration forms, hearing loss after the back-to-school dance, and most importantly, Brenda's cookies. I think it is safe to say that our class has not only excelled within academics, athletics, and activities, but also in our dedication to eating cookies during all hours of the day. Our senior quote reads that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. 12 powerful words from Nelson Mandela that have symbolized the obscurity of senior year and laid a foundation of tenacity for the years ahead of us. We have faced our challenges with courage and grace throughout our time as Jaguars. We've all experienced racing heartbeats before a math test, unusually sweaty palms while giving a presentation, and the pressures of competing in front of the Canyon Crazy student section at home games. Each of our high school experiences have been marked with victories and defeats, but not once did we give up on ourselves when internal and external pressures confronted us. Despite these challenges, we have all earned our seats in the Magnus Arena tonight. Overcoming the challenges of high school is validation that each and every one of us is well equipped to tackle life after graduation. Even when things may seem impossible, continue to lead with your head, act with your heart, and find the courage to do the right thing. Be kind, be humble, act with integrity, and never give up on your dreams, even when the path to realizing them hasn't been paved yet. Our Jaguar family never gave up on fulfilling the dreams of our wish kids, Lucy, Faith, Violet, and Michael. Seeing their faces light up at the closing assembly through handfuls of blue and white confetti is a priceless feeling, embodying the courage of their spirits and the courage within the Jaguar family that helps turn dreams into reality. Don't give up on realizing your dreams either. The courage you need to do so is already inside of you. Our senior song, On My Way, points unapologetically to the fact that we are all headed to new adventures on divergent paths. It is no doubt that we will embark on our way with new friends and new places to see, with blue skies ahead to the next stage of our lives as we race out of childhood and into adulthood. Some of us will journey to new states, to new countries, to new jobs, or to serve our beautiful country in the armed forces. The things we have ahead of us are exciting and promising, but they are also ambiguous, filled with new challenges and opportunities. But with a steady heart and a level head, we will all realize our dreams along whichever path we choose to follow. We are all well and truly on our way to the future. As Phil Collins sings, there's nothing like seeing each other again, no matter the distance between us. Among your schedule of grad party carpools, catered Chick-fil-A, and various flavors of mini bundt cakes, don't forget to tell your loved ones how much they mean to you. The memories of high school graduation will last a lifetime, but we will never have this same opportunity, not only to receive love, but to spread it as well. Take the time to write those thank you notes, to hug your parents and grandparents, and to tell your siblings that you love them. Congratulations, class of 2019. It is time for the world to hear just how loudly Rock Canyon Jaguars can roar.
Abby McLean will now perform You'll Never Walk Alone from Carousel by Rodgers and Hammerstein.
When you walk through a storm, keep your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk When you walk through a storm, keep your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone.
Please welcome Luke Dreyfus to address the class.
4 years ago, we came to this school as intimidated little freshmen. We still felt like middle schoolers, and we had no idea how to navigate the gauntlet that is high school. But we grew, and we matured. And now, as seasoned veterans of Rock Canyon, we come to the end of our high school career. It's the beginning of a new stage for all of us, and we each find ourselves asking the same question: what will my life look like after graduation? I speak for myself when I say, 10-year-old me, imagine life after high school as a nonstop party. It'd be a place where I get to meet new people, do the occasional dumb thing, and eventually come out the other side with a shredded six-pack and a sports car. 10-year-old me was ambitious, to say the least. But we grew. We got into high school, and our crazy vision of life after graduation started to seem like just that, crazy. We've watched our brothers and sisters move out and started to realize that life on our own is anything but a walk in the park. It requires long hours of hard work and dedication, and we've all wondered if we have what it takes to succeed. Yet the more we thought, and the more we observed, the more we realized maybe it's a little bit of both. A little sweet, a little sour. Let's face it, this is gonna hurt. There's gonna be long nights and tough moments, sick days without Mama Liz to take care of us, and plenty of mistakes. There's gonna be times where we just have to lower our heads and persevere because the world does not play fair. It's gonna throw every obstacle it can in our way. That's reality. If what we're pursuing is anything even remotely worth having, we're gonna be covered with bumps, bruises, and aches when we come out the other side. It's going to hurt. Yet despite every challenge, there will be close friends, acquired skills. We get to explore new places and pursue the things we're truly passionate about. We get to learn what it means to be an adult while simultaneously finding the joy in learning. We get to pursue a career and finally find our true purpose. There are so many beautiful opportunities this period of life has to offer, whether college is in the picture or not. And if there's any group of people that have what it takes to achieve their goals, it's the Jaguar class of 2019. We've already accomplished so much. We've beat Ranch on multiple occasions. Our classes reign supreme at Trivia Bowl, Powder Puff, and just about everything else. We've helped Lucy, Faith, Lily, Violet, and Michael fulfill their dreams through Wish Week. If the current trend indicates anything, it's that we're gonna turn the world upside down. So, as we move forwards on unsteady feet, I encourage each and every one of you to not be scared of the next step. Be bold, be courageous. We're finally getting the chance to become who we want to be, and we can't waste that by being timid. Sure, there will be difficult moments, but none of that is without its rewards. I am convinced that the good will considerably outweigh the bad, and the quality of these next couple of years will be determined by the amount of hard work and grit that we're willing to put forth. Every little mistake, one step closer to success. Every mess up, an opportunity to grow. Every bad day, a good story. So we look to the future. And instead of fear, we look upon it with determination and say, bring it on, we're not scared of you. After all, we did get booed as freshmen, how much worse can it get? There's so much good to come, and I wish for each and every one of you passion, rigor, laughter, and tears. Take the hurt. Because every cut, every bruise produces endurance. Find your people, because every person is a friend to lean on. Don't be afraid to test your legs, because every moment ahead of us is just one step closer to becoming who we always dreamed we would be. Congratulations on this monumental achievement. We've worked hard, and we have truly earned this moment. Now go get your shredded abs in a sports car. Thank you.
Josh Nogayevsky will now perform Return to the Heart by David Lawns. Math teacher Tony Coy will now deliver his charge to the class of 2019.
Good evening, Jaguars. First, I'd like to take the time to thank you for giving me the opportunity to be up here tonight and delivering the charge to the graduating class of 2019. It is an honor and a privilege, and in all honesty, quite humbling to be selected by you to speak at graduation. So every year I look for these little nuggets of knowledge that I can drop on you at graduation. And this year's no different. And this year I found my nugget of knowledge while I was driving home about 3 weeks ago. I heard a song on the radio. It wasn't so much the lyrics of the song that are going to highlight my charge to you tonight, but rather it was the title. The name of the song was Do Something. Two fairly simple words that will be the main ingredient behind just about everything you do as a success or a failure in your life. Now look, it's no magical revelation that in the history of forever, nothing has ever been accomplished without somebody making the decision to do something. Right? Lots of people come up with plans, but if we don't put that plan into action, then what good is a plan? Now, plans can't start with these giant steps. We've got to start with some small, attainable steps. So what I want you to do is think about something that you can do every day. It can be something as seemingly insignificant, perhaps, as making your bed every morning. How's making your bed going to make you successful? Glad you asked. I heard a commencement speaker is an admiral in the Navy. He said the reason that the military requires people to make their bed is if you can successfully complete your first task of the day, then you're more likely to be successful in every task that you face during that day. Right? Success breeds success. Makes sense? Look, you're not going to be successful by just making your bed every day. Your parents will be much happier with you if you do. Right? But we need something a little bit bigger. So what's something that you can do maybe once grad party season is in a lull after the weekend? What's something you can do next week? Something a little bit bigger. Maybe you want to reconnect with a friend that you've lost touch with. And you kind of drifted apart. Each of you got busy in different things. And maybe you want to just, give them a call. Send them a text. Perhaps there's, you want to take somebody that you love out to lunch. Right? Tell them why you love them. Tell them thank you. Tell them that you appreciate what they've done for you. Maybe you want to spend next week binge watching your way through Game of Thrones so the rest of the world can talk to you and talk around you about Game of Thrones. You don't have to leave the room. We can actually have a conversation. Look, what you do isn't necessarily important. It's the fact that you set your mind to do something and then you do it. Well, let's get a little bit bigger. All right, let's think now, what's something that you can do this summer? Listen, we've got making our bed out of the way, Game of Thrones, check. What's something that you want to do this summer? Before summer comes to completion and you head off to college, or you head off into the military, or you head off to join the workforce, what's something bigger that you want to do? Look, we live in a beautiful state. Maybe you say, look, I've never climbed a 14er. I'm going to get out, I'm going to pick a date. I'd wait till July. Some of that snow needs to melt, but you pick a date, you check the weather, you get packing and you get hiking. Maybe because you've been so busy accomplishing all the incredible things that you've done, maybe you want to actually take this summer and do some meaningful volunteering. Right? All of you get to just take a sigh of relief now. It's over. School's done. Right? Take the time this summer and do that. Find a volunteer. Make some phone calls. Find some place that you can go out and make a difference. Right? Don't sit around and waste the summer saying, oh man, I'll get to that next week. Nope, I'll get to that next week. And I'll get to that next week. Because eventually what happens? There is no next week and you head off to college or to the military or to the workforce. You've missed the chance to do something during the course of the summer. Don't let that happen to you. Well, let's go bigger, even bigger yet, right? Let's say, what's something that you want to do in the next 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 years? That's what it was in my case, 5 years. It's okay, got a little expensive. Right, but what's a big goal? Right, look, you won't have a bigger time in your life, a better time in your life to do something amazing. Mr. Gibson and I were talking last week about how for the next several years, your level of freedom is going to be up here, while your level of responsibility will be down here. And when you have that gap in your life, now's the time to do something awesome. Go out, do some traveling, see different places. Go backpack your way down the Colorado Trail. Again, it doesn't matter what you do, but take advantage of the time that you have right now, because eventually, responsibility catches up to freedom. And it even passes freedom. And when that does, the opportunity for you to do something awesome will be lost. Now look, you're still going to do lots of cool things in your life. After that point, they just won't be the same. There's a survey that I saw, 100 people nearing the end of their lives. Right? They asked them just one question. What's your biggest regret in life? Surprisingly, most of them said their biggest regret wasn't something that they actually did, but rather something that they didn't do. You guys have that chance now to do something. Now look, you're going, as Luke said, you're going to try and you're going to fail along the way, and that's okay. When you do, you have to have the courage to pick yourself back up and try again. If you stop after you fail, that's the only time that you become a failure. But if you say, after I fail, I'm going to get up and I'm going to try again, then what that failure becomes is a lesson for you to learn from. Look, it's also not going to be easy. It's going to take a little bit of work and a little bit of effort on your part. But if it's something that you truly want to do, make it happen. Eric Thomas is this motivational speaker. He goes by the hip-hop preacher. And he said in one of his talks, everybody wants to be elite until they have to do something to become elite. Right? Everybody wants to do something great and have fun and put a plan into action until they have to start working to put that plan into action. Look, guys, now's your time. Now's the time for you to put in the work, put in the effort, put in the energy to become whatever your version of elite is supposed to be. We're all proud of everything that you've already accomplished in your life. But I think more than that, we're eager to see all of the incredible and amazing things that you guys have left to do. Congratulations to all of you for graduating from high school. But I hate to tell you, now's when the real work begins. Good luck to all of you in everything that you do. Be smart, be safe, and thank you again for giving me the chance to talk to you tonight.
Izzy Weiss will now perform The Light That Never Fails by Andrew Day, track arranged by Rock Canyon student Tejas Uri Huron.
When the cold bites your bones, it gets in your heart. It can make you feel hopeless. And fear will come to steal your sun and make it dark. But don't believe you're lonely. We all have that moment when our shoulders sink and we sit back and think that we could just run. But we're not born to chase the fading light. We're not born to fall and lose the fight. Never letting go. Oh no. I'm asking you to lift me higher than I ever been. Hold your breath and say you're gonna come with me. We were born to follow the light that never fails. You're scared to fight, scared to climb, afraid to die. But I can be your courage to help you see that you've already won this. We all have that moment when our head hangs low. We question if we should go or turn back and run. But we're not born to chase the fading light. We're not born to fall and lose the fight. Never letting go. Oh no. I'm asking you to lift me higher than I ever been. Hold your breath and say you're gonna come with me. We were born to follow the light that never fails. Come along, we're setting sail. Never looking back again. We're not born to chase the fading light. We're not born to fall and lose the fight. Never letting go. Oh no. I'm asking you to lift me higher than I ever been. Hold your breath and say you're gonna come with me. We were born to follow the light that never fails. The light that never fails. We were born to follow We have been beyond blessed to have had such an impactful leader for the past 4 years at Rock Canyon. A person who stood at the door, smiling and welcoming everyone into school. A man with more Rock Canyon clothing and spirit than anyone else. An incredible person who helped mold us into the amazing young men and women that we are today. Please help me in welcoming the one and only Principal Andy Abner.
It is a great day to be a Jaguar, am I right? Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Rock Canyon High School faculty, it is truly my honor and my privilege to welcome you all to the Rock Canyon High School graduation for the class of 2019. I am honored, I am privileged, and I am humbled to serve this community as principal. I'd like to begin by recognizing that this accomplishment of graduating from Rock Canyon High School does not come without the help and the support of a community. It takes these dedicated and hardworking students, supportive families and friends, and an incredibly hardworking and caring staff that I am so honored to be part of. Could I please ask that all staff stand and be recognized for all of your efforts? Thank you. We also realize that there are many who have helped pave the way for your success to be here with us today. Many of them are with us today. However, we also recognize that you all have friends, you all have family that may not be able to be with us today because they were unable to attend, or maybe they are no longer with us. Could we please take a moment of silence to reflect on all of those who have impacted our lives who are unable to be present today? Thank you. As I sat down to write what I might impart onto you, the class of 2019, I thought of several different themes. I thought of several great moments that have happened this past year, and I thought of how many great things you surely have experienced in your life up until this point. I certainly thought of all the wonderful experiences that await you as you prepare to chase down your dreams. Then I thought back to what my principal said to me at my high school graduation. And you know what? I couldn't remember. So this is your cue to start paying attention, okay? I thought about what the most important thing was that I've learned in my life up until this point, and the thing that has helped me as I progress through my life. The fact that you're sitting here with a long list of accomplishments behind your name shows that you all have learned something more important than knowledge or content in one of the many classes that you've taken. You've learned a skill that I have found more important than knowledge, test scores, grade point average, acceptance to college or universities. This list goes on. The skill that has produced the reward of you graduating and doing well on all these aforementioned items, and the skill that will prove to reward you for the remainder of your life, comes from your struggles. It comes from the challenges you have faced and that you have continually overcome. These struggles in the past 17, 18, or 19 years of your life have taught you to persevere. Perseverance is the exact skill and character trait that is the reason why you're sitting here today preparing to celebrate this momentous occasion at your high school graduation. There are young adults all over this country and world that have not persevered to the point that you have today. There are those who have given up in the face of adversity. You must never give up. You must be eager to face your challenges and confront them head on, knowing that it is an opportunity for you to build your character and to persevere once more. You will meet adversity in your life. You will experience challenges. You will experience levels of struggle and fear that you cannot even imagine. I encourage you, no matter the struggle, no matter the challenge or fear, to persevere and press on as you chase your dreams and all that is right. As you persevere through life and as you overcome obstacles that stand in your way, be men and women of integrity. Never let the words that you speak separate from your actions. Be honest, be caring, and strive to take care of those around you. So I have said one word 12 times in the past 2 minutes in hopes that you'll remember what your high school principal said to you at your graduation. That word is perseverance. All of us gathered here today place in a tremendous amount of hope in all of you persevering over every challenge and everything that you face as you move forward. I'm thankful I've had the opportunity to get to know you these past 4 years. I'm thankful that I was part of your life and that I was there to see you accomplish great things in the classroom, in the theater, on the fields, in the gymnasium, and now here graduating from Rock Canyon High School. This school will never be the same without you. You have left your mark on Rock Canyon. You have added to traditions, created new records, and reached levels that future students will seek to surpass. You have helped build this community and this school as one that continues to value excellence in academics, activities, and athletics. 95% of you, or approximately 501 students, will be attending 4 or 2-year colleges spanning the entire world. Come August, Rock Canyon High School class of 2019 graduates will be in 37 different states, 10 foreign countries for school, mission work, or gap year. From the Ivy League of the Northeast to the western shores of our great nation and beyond, you will carry a Jaguar spirit that will guide you to success and happiness. As a class, you are taking advantage of over $11 million in scholarship funding for the school of your choice. That deserves a round of applause. There are a few of you that will be making an incredible sacrifice and may know levels of perseverance that we may never realize because of you. Could I please ask that the young men and women who have committed to serve our country in our armed forces please stand to be recognized. We thank you for this commitment, and we thank you for serving our country. I will never forget the class of 2019. I hope you remember these few simple words for me as you move forward in life. I am proud of you, and I thank you. You will always be a Jaguar, and the jungle will always be your home. You will reach your dreams, and we cannot wait to see all that you will accomplish. Class of 2019, we wish you the absolute best future. We hope you are surrounded by love and care and that you find happiness in everything that you do. Will the esteemed faculty of Rock Canyon High School please join me and stand for the presentation of the class of 2019. At this time, please help me welcome and introduce our Douglas County School District Assistant Superintendent Ted Knight to accept the class of 2019. Mr. Knight, I hereby attest and confirm that the students before you have successfully completed the requirements set forth by the Douglas County School District Board of Education and are deserving of this recognition with the presentation of their high school diploma.
On behalf of the Douglas County School District and the Douglas County Board of Education, it is my privilege to accept the 2019 class of Rock Canyon High School. Congratulations.
Board of Education President David Ray, Board of Education Directors Kevin Lung and Anne Marie Lemieux, and Assistant Superintendent Ted Knight will be distributing the diplomas. Assisting them will be Executive Director Corey Wise, Chief Technology Officer Gautam Sethi, Chief Assessment and Data Officer Matt Reynolds, and Athletic Director Tom Brisky.
Rachel Delaney Courtney.
Zachary Everett Campbell.
Courtney Jade Cunningham.
Pacey Robert Hansen.
Caroline Kristen Fromm.
Lamika Lachelle Dolan.
Kaylee Amaya Iwatsuru.
Joshua Raymond Nogayevsky.
Abigail Catherine McLean.
Dominic Xavier Kelly.
Garrett James Stahl.
Ashley Ann Zabilski.
Ashley Catherine Mercer.
Ryan Patrick Stahl.
Evan Alexander Storick.
Owen Richard Vandersmith.
Kathy Sri Vilpuri.
Jackson Joseph Acker.
Cole Malcolm Ralph Adams.
Jordan Lucille Adams.
Dominic Antonio Alcala.
Madeline Marie Alexander.
Adam Ali.
Natalie Lucia Alvarado.
Isabella Rose Anderson.
Rachel Lynn Anse.
Joseph Aaron Aragon Jr.
Caitlin Ann Wanzik Ariano.
Joel Scott Argero.
Dylan John Armstrong.
Hayden William Arnold.
Grant Boone Atkins.
Angelina Bella Ayers.
Casey Allen Babcock.
Alex James Bacon.
Sophia Marie Badia.
Ryan Nicole Bailey.
Audrey Ann Baker.
Tiffany Sierra Ballantyne.
Gabriel Michael Barrett.
Caitlin Marie Barrow.
Reese Joseph Berry.
Jack Thomas Bartholomew.
Sam Evan Basil.
Jenna Marie Bates.
Brielle Catherine Baynes.
Alexander Nicholas Becerra.
Jackson Randall Bell.
Sawyer Daniel Benson.
Mark Alexander Burneth.
Kieran Ricker Berryman.
Killian Michael Eve Bersch.
Travis Eugene Clayton Bird.
Aaron Robert Black.
Avery K. Bobbitt.
Olivia Danielle Brini.
John Lucas Boutelier.
Cameron Seth Bowen.
Alexis Joy Brabick.
Emma Claire Brisky.
Ashlyn Christelle Brown.
Benjamin Daniel Brown.
Tessa Ann Brust.
Aaron Nathaniel Bukhari.
Joshua Chayu Bullock.
Holly Ann Bunce.
Dylan Ross Butler.
Kenna Marie Caldwell.
Alexander Mark Campbell.
Sophia Christine Carlin.
Bryce David Carlson.
Carson John Carnes.
Joshua Tyler Casillas.
Olivia Annalie Cesarone.
Taylor Douglas Chadwick.
Emily Rose Chance.
Jillian Diane Chandler.
Garrett Stephen Chang.
Samantha Nicole Chapin.
Emelyn Anna Chart.
Nicholas Alexander Sisney.
Madeline Grace Clemens.
Lucas Ray Clowner.
Chloe Patrice Collier.
Jace William Connor.
Daniel Dalton Connolly.
Ashley Grace Contos.
Laura Saunders Cook.
Shaylin May Cook.
Tyler James Cook.
Ryan Douglas Cooley.
Emily Ann Cottrell.
Tyler Jacob Craig.
Ellison Reed Crane.
Donald James Crawford.
Haley Nicole Crosby.
Noah James Crowley.
Jaden Ann Curran.
Sydney Monroe Curtis.
Candace May Damrow.
Jordan Patricia DeFord.
Emery DeCare.
Kyle Kevin Andre Dimapillis.
Jacob Anders Jorup.
Joshua Zachary Jorup.
Molly Maureen Dolan.
Kay Elizabeth Donaldson.
Linda Abigail Dewey Ailman.
Scott Jackson Dunahay.
Bryce Roger Dustin.
Stephen Michael East.
Aiden Rose Eves.
William Miles Edel.
Jalen Jose Eichenberg.
Zane J. Elsell.
Curran Aubrey Emeluth.
Lauren Eleanor Evans.
Turner Michael Evans.
Zachary Ryan Evans.
Wynn Alexander Farnsworth.
Isabel Marie Feringer.
Ashley K. Fenolio.
Grant Corbett Figueroa.
Elijah Gregory Fisher.
Michaela Paige Fitzpatrick.
Grace Catherine Fling.
Gabrielle Marie Flacco.
Anna Sophia Flores.
Owen Vernon Fodness.
Dalton James Fogelman.
Zachary Allen Fornelius.
Lindsay Marie Fouts.
Alec William Franklin.
Haley Brianna Franklin.
Michaela Renee Franklin.
Wyatt Cole Franks.
Megan Elizabeth Frazier.
Gavin Keith Friedman.
Brendan Young Fuller.
Jason Burke Garrison.
Mark Akia Gautier.
Caroline Alexis Gersick.
Gavin Daniel Geyer.
Austin Scott Glenn.
Harrison Anthony Golden.
Cassidy Lane Gonzalez.
Casper Lewis Gordon.
Reshma S. Gouda.
Max Farrell Grafe.
Kevin Joseph Gustorf.
Stephen Alexander Hall.
Leah Elaine Halvis.
Delaney Dean Hamilton.
Bradley William Hanson.
Avery Alice Harf.
Brianna Lee Hartman.
Kaylina Marie Hartman.
Amy Elizabeth Hartman.
Clara Rose Hayworth.
Cameron Michael Aber.
Sophia Grace Hernandez.
Drew Alexander Haywood.
Abigail Lynn Higgins.
Alec Francis Higgins.
Samuel Joseph Hilgendorf.
Ellie Christine Huffy.
Elena Grace Huff.
Anna Kathleen Hughes.
Megan Marie Hupka.
Jack Henry Hurd.
Logan Max Jacobs.
Jacob Daniel Jenkins.
Joel Michael Jewell.
Spencer Allen Johnson.
Ciara Peyton Jones.
Rachel Irene Jung.
Kennedy Lauren Just.
Zuzana Magdalena Katsala.
Cameron Elise Catchell.
Mitchell Dean Karhoff.
Samantha Jane Keir.
Logan Patrick Kennedy.
Alexander Hyun Kim.
Austin Levi Kimsey.
Oliver Lawrence Clement.
Logan Wallace Kane.
Kyler Henry Koger.
Jackson Alexander Cole.
Alexandra Virginia Comninos.
Eugenia Elizabeth Comninos.
John Michael Conchar.
Josie Michelle Conchar.
Madison K. Croct.
Vivian Anne-Marie Lacey.
Patrick Francis Lamb.
Kendall Ryan Lambrecht.
Jack Henry Lang.
John Maxwell Larson.
Jacob William Leftridge.
Colin Michael Lee.
Abigail Grace Leitner.
Alexandra May Leitner.
Grace Peggy Lemieux.
Claudia Elizabeth Lemire.
Nathan Rowan Lentz.
Lurin Ariana Leon Villar.
Nathan Dale Loberger.
Natalie Larissa Lobach.
Brody Stryker Lachlan.
Corey Christian Lucas.
Edward Luschik.
Cole Glenn Lynch.
Grayson Nicole Lynch.
Dania Waleed Maliki.
Sutter Stephen Moss.
Colton James McLeod.
Viraj Sunil Mahajan.
Ryan Georg Malensik.
Sydney Elizabeth Manning.
Brandon Christopher Cornista Marsegan.
Susanna Joe Markham.
Sophia Grace Martinez.
Zachary Spencer Maxfield.
Cameron William McGrillis.
Laura Catherine McKnight.
Cooper Ramsey McNeely.
Noah Stephen Coakley McQuitty.
Allison Nicole Meisner.
Sean Daniel Savoy Matei.
Carly Ann Mysick.
Emily Noel Miller.
Keaton Robert Miller.
Simon Joseph Miller..
Haley Nicole Mills.
Brett Anthony Mobley.
Amelia Hope Menster.
Jackson Caleb Mooney.
Blake Jeffrey Moore.
Hannah Nicole Moore.
Tristan Nichols Moore.
Zachary Carter Moore.
Adam James Mullen.
Connor Reed Munn.
Riley Elizabeth Munoz.
Michael Anthony Murdoch.
Larissa Ann Myers.
Katie Lauren Knock.
Vishal Nalam.
Kyle Matthew Natalie.
Adam Rock Navo.
Jackson Barr Naylor.
Kara Ann Nelson.
Megan Elizabeth McDonald.
Brianna Tyler Newberry.
Joshua Matthew Newman.
Jacob Matthew Nichols.
Justice Michael Novak.
Sean David Nurse.
Kathleen Elizabeth O'Brien.
Ashley Elizabeth O'Connor.
Samuel Oliver.
Annalise Olson.
Lexi D. Olson.
Dylan King Ontiveros.
Griffin Patrick Opp.
Brandon Andrew Owens.
Mackenzie Lynn Palladino.
Amanda Marie Paleo.
Kristen Danielle Paleo.
Isabel Pan.
Drew Joshua Parker.
Blake Eugene Peary.
Calandra Danielle Peters.
Gabrielle Grace Petrie.
Madeline Nancy Fortmiller.
John Michael Pinkerton.
Rishab Rajesh Pokale.
Audrey Elizabeth Porter.
Samantha Lucille Posey.
Mara Ellen Ponner.
Brian Pierce Prater.
Brandon Jensen Price.
Troy Anthony Quintana.
Tyler Christopher Quirk.
Jessica Nicole Reimers.
Hannah Isabella Ridlin.
Tanner Elizabeth Riker.
Austin Christian Riley.
Julian Sebastian Rios.
Colin Michael Rissler.
Elena Renee Rivera.
Jared Esteban Roberts.
Xander Thomas Robinette.
Skylar Michelle Robinson.
Benjamin Kalman Robleyer.
Thomas Adamson Rockwell.
Seth Aloysius Rohr.
Colin Davis Romero.
Holden Nathaniel Romero.
Madison Claire Rooney.
Grayson Michaela Rosendahl.
Macy Elizabeth Rushall.
Lauren Leslie Rylander.
Emily Ava Charlotta Salmonson.
Nathan Timothy Salters.
Eric Robert Samora.
Jacqueline K. Francis Samora.
Elena Paige Sampson.
Tabitha Samuel.
Bryn Skylar Sandifer.
Chloe Angelica Santander.
Evan Andrew Sappenfield.
Jordan Daniel Sappenfield.
Ian Daniel Saidi.
Olivia Ann Schabacker.
Christian Michael Schmidt.
Allison Kathleen Schmidt.
Aaron Robert Schultz.
Cameron Michael Sequest.
Alexander Michael Schaefer.
Maya Nadia Sharma.
Tejas Neelkant Shastri.
Madison Faith Shepard.
Jacob Smith Shields.
Gage Addison Short.
Stanisław Wojciech Sharon.
Donovan Xavier Simons.
Ryden Chadwick Small.
Anne Catherine Smith.
Cameron Davis Smith.
Elijah Jacob Smith.
Hannah Irene Smith.
Hannah Leanne Smith.
Kyra Eden Smith.
Taylor Mackenzie Smith.
Nicholas John Snyder.
Samuel Thomas Snyder.
Chloe Marie Snyder.
Chanu John Son.
Parker Justin Summers.
Abigail Marie Southall.
Kyle William Spearman.
Scott Christopher Spearman.
Samantha Lynn Squire.
Amber Elise St. Laurent.
James Charles Stack.
Mackenzie Grace Stafford.
Taylor Lynn Stafford.
Sean Mark Stavasky.
Molly Rose Stevepack.
Robert Jared Stewart.
Noah Daniel Stickney.
Anne Elizabeth Stoller.
Luke Grill Storch.
Preston Zachary Heenahan Stratton.
Landon Stucklick.
Alec William Satula.
Aiden Olin Svensson.
Jacqueline Tori Swanson.
Megan Conley Sweeney.
Brendan Michael Swarczewski.
Madison Tate Swigart.
Evan Samuel Teal.
Jillian Meredith Tishman.
Morgan Lucille Talatnik.
Joshua Aiden Terry.
Taylor James Thomas.
Valerie Marie Thomas.
Aaron Madison Throop.
Nicole Elizabeth Throop.
Brian Andrew Todd.
Madison Rose Tran.
Connor Brady Treadwell.
Reese Mason Treadwell.
Jill Marie Turner.
Ashlyn Isabel Ungles.
Abigail Elizabeth Unsworth.
Seth Garrett Van Mater.
Priscilla Vargas Calzadias.
Hannah Tilly Vest.
Robert Curran Vick Jr.
Corden Lance Vidger.
Danielle Wolf von Lemke.
Caitlin June Waddell.
Ryan Charles Wallenmeyer.
Elizabeth Shin-Yu Wald.
Emma Catherine Walter.
Cameron Joseph Warlow.
Ethan Tanner Warwick.
Brooke August Washburn.
Marius Louis Gaspar Pons.
Cameron Jean Weber.
Kyle Landon Weintraub.
Porter Allen Welch.
Justin Matthew Werbick.
Lane Ashton Westrick.
Kai Christian Wetzel.
John Kellen Whiteman.
Jackson Henry Witten.
Grace Michelle Whitworth.
William Ward Winning III.
Samuel Ray Weisler.
Jackson Paul Wilner.
Adam Michael Wilmson.
Kate Tyler Winborn.
John Howard Weiser II.
Daniel George Woodley.
Erica Lynn Woodley.
Darren Gavin Ryder.
Trent Asa Ryder.
Haley Kathleen Winnikin.
Braxton Michael Wynn.
Thomas Rodrigo Yarwood Perez.
Delaney Virginia Yaley.
Trent Eric Zerker.
Kerst John Mybus.
Hannah Ray Lillard.
Joshua Dean Harmon.
Lauren Lynn Durbin.
Kyle James Chevalier.
Arpit Duan.
Madeline Taylor Chart.
Faith Jenner Kohlberg.
Tyler John Hepsch.
Alexandra Caitlin DeMart.
Caleb Allen Hefner.
Isaac Myers Abramovitz.
Seth Jonathan Lindsay.
Lily Catherine Schmoker.
Hallie Jordan Farmer.
Marley Rain Holzman.
Zoe Madeline Jeske.
Nighty Adeline Sabados.
Ruby Grace Jarvis.
Alyssa Nicole Boback.
Garrett Louis Veraldis.
Abigail Beatrice Torno.
Morgan Elizabeth Marino.
Caitlin Rose Brown.
Eliana Leah Letterman.
Megan Kathleen Hassler.
Alexander Paul Stepine Moss.
Mason Andrew Lemler.
Isabella Marie Henley.
Kenneth Joseph Walsh III.
Aiden Michelle Arnold.
Rachel Elizabeth Schutte.
Kate Elizabeth Corey.
Katie Leanne Kohlberg.
Barrett Signe Agnes Erickson.
Allison Lee Wallenweber.
Randy Hope Higashi.
Jessica Lee Beckwith.
Alexa Nicole Hugenberg.
Kylie Z. Shermer.
David Luke Dreyfus.
Sarah Catherine Mendes.
Madison Rebecca Wurst. Hunter Bay Kirkpatrick.
Alonzo Antonio DeBow.
Michaela Lee Devon.
Timothy Joseph Aguilar Merkel. Sarah Elizabeth Mellett.
Sydney Deanne Thomas.
Colin Anton Kadlicek.
John Severn Thompson. Victoria Maria Pastolski.
Emily Ann McDonald.
Chase Daniel Demir.
Lauren Elizabeth McCaffrey. Carly Annette Betts.
Madison Marie Dittmer.
Cody Joseph Hyman.
Riley Amanda Bush. Shannon Brielle Asoba.
Dane Graham Richardson.
Kylie Rose Hutchison.
Kagan Patrick Giltonen. Catherine Lynn Cranny.
Zonglan Christopher Du.
Fuyura Tsai.
Joseph Garrett Verkler. Drake Pierce Colon.
Carissa Lita Tan.
Kezia Bren Dick.
Allison Claire Fultz. Brandon Warren Jaseski.
Robert Michael Spindler.
Meghna Bakshi.
Calvin Alexander Ewing. Kevin Thomas Pipich.
Zoltan Gregory Wolf.
Isabel Joy Meredith.
Maggie Caroline Zay. Maya Aisha Ballin.
Isabel Catherine Weiss.
Brittany Jean Hutchison.
Raymond Zhang. Brandon Christopher Dodd.
Layla May Reinashek.
Aveen Shrestha.
Benjamin Moya Ferraro. Alex Joseph Hines.
Nicholas Ryan Anderson.
Derek Mooning Chen.
Aubrey Juliet Stevens.
Arya Krishna Sharma.
Matthew Joseph Carlson.
Dale Daniel Kim.
Andrew Q. Lee.
Jacob Ray Carlson.
Victoria Sung Jin Kim.
Justin Paul Olcott.
Gloria Rodan Lee.
Shreya Shubangi.
Matt Dong Chen.
Salutatorian Anila Sai Narayana.
Valedictorian Amber Liu.
Valedictorian Sonia Hangzia Chu.
Please welcome Layla Reinashek to address the class. With memories aplenty, we share our last as a class. It's truly the end of an era. Here we all are, celebrating our past. Remember the times we have imprinted on our brains? The vibrant blues of 4 wish weeks, the orange of a roaring bonfire flame. There's a specific shade of leaf green that decorates the school's rust-red pillars. And there's a particular hue in the pale purple sunrise that highlights the Colorado Mountains figures. In your mind's eye, watch these colors ripple and spread. Admire the rainbow of memories that we painted in our heads. Admire the contrast, the compliments, and the detail that makes it bold. How lively our artwork is, the beauty of the black and gold. This art is unique. It's made up of memories collected over the past 4 years, and it's become a living, breathing entity. But the shutter is closed, and our light has been captured. Now let the picture of our past develop as we stare at the future enraptured. Take a step back and soak it all in. This is our 4-year finished masterpiece. And like a photograph now frozen in time, we can look back and remember smiles that never cease. But there may have been points where we spread ourselves too thin, and it felt like the overwhelming blankness of the canvas ahead of us might win. But we all reached this point, the summit, no matter what path we chose to make. Proving Bob Ross right, there's just happy accidents. This art has no mistakes. There are memories that are more elusive and made all the more distinct by their inability to be captured or put into words so succinct. There's Mr. Abner's voice greeting us as we start our day. It's a great day to be a Jag, he says. And suddenly you know everything will be okay. There's the taste of Brenda's cookies, which is truly an art of its own. And there's the roar of the fight song echoing throughout our jungle home. I hope one day you all will find that words are your lifelong friends. Write to yourself or write to others, but I hope you find happiness in the memories you penned. Write out your goals, capture in words all the places you've roamed. Share your stories far and wide, but don't forget to write back home. Be kind to life's other travelers, respect the thoughts of others, expand your view of humanity, and fill the world with color. My wish for all of you is that you'll see the beauty this world has to offer, experience the awes of life without borders, and take pride in the adventures you author. Wherever we may go, whatever we may do, spread your colors proudly and embrace the things that shape you. Spread peace, spread empathy, spread joy, but above all, please spread art. Live your life genuinely and fully, and in the world, act well your part. Thank you.
Class of 2019, please stand. Over the past 4 years, we have worked incredibly hard to get where we are today. We each have new experiences and adventures to look forward to. We will always remember the memories we made here at Rock Canyon.
As we begin this next chapter of our lives, keep our senior quote in the back of your minds. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it.
As we turn our tassels from right to left, we signify our graduation from high school. Please join us in turning our tassels from right to left. Congratulations, class of 2019, we did it!